Hello, all of my sleepy bears. My name is Chronically Blue. I made a post about this earlier, but I'm aware not everyone reads posts from YouTubers. I'm here to say that I've been diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder. That means that with certain triggers, such as phrases or stress and what specifically is stressing me, as well as the environment, my identity could shift into one of another. These other identities talk differently, sound differently, go by different names, and have different likes and dislikes than my own. I discovered this back in May, and after sitting with it for a month, I talked to my psychiatrist, and they asked me questions about my experiences, and they said, in my professional opinion, you do have dissociative identity disorder, or DID. Up to this point, no identity has come out while I've been recording. That may change moving forward. If someone else does come out, it will be looked back on and decided as a system if it should stay in. A system is an entire body and mind a system is the entire body and mind of all the identities. I am known as the host. I have many identities, which I feel I don't need to give the information or names of them all. The reason for this video and for this coming out is because a week or so ago, one of the identities was front stuck. When an identity is out, it's known as fronting because they are coming to the front to be the voice for the moment. Front stuck is when an identity is unable to stop fronting for an unexplained reason for a longer than normal period of time. For me, they were out from before waking up all the way to after going to sleep. And it's scary when you know some other voice is out and talking and it's not your own, and you have very limited control over it. To put it in simple terms, imagine I have a megaphone. I am the one who uses the megaphone, and it's what you hear. Some identity may see something or hear something and want to be heard, so they take the megaphone and say what they want. They're out holding the megaphone for as long as they like, until they are done and give it back to me, or until a different identity wants to say something, and they will take the megaphone and start talking. I have gone through some scary moments since this has happened, and one of those was being overwhelmed from the game selection screen of the PS5. I play the PS5 a lot, hence my Let's Play channel. So when a different identity was out and became so overwhelmed from looking not even at the game library, just looking at the different icons that were able to be selected, they almost broke down in tears. What I really want to get across with this is that this is not, oh, it's something that only happens with friends, so you probably won't see it. Or, oh, I need more views on my channel, so let me go ahead and try to pull them out and use them as my little puppets to help myself get more views. This is not at all what this is. This is something that affects me when I'm alone, when I'm with people, when I'm listening to music, when I'm watching movies. At any time, there could be a switch. Most of the time, my mind or inner space is quiet or filled with my own inner monologue. My inner space is the area where all the identities are, and they can come out and talk to me directly or one another, and I'm able to hear all the conversations. This is all to say that I've been accepting and understanding this for the last few months to take it all in. When someone else is fronting, it'll be a little sudden. It'll be like blinking and feeling a cassette tape going into my forehead, with clouds and smoke coming from the back of my head to the front. Sometimes my eye will twitch a lot before switching. Sometimes I will feel a thumb pressing onto the center of my skull for a few moments. It's not one way or the other, and I could feel one of these things happening and then there's no switch. The only common occurrence is my eyes closing for a few moments before opening and feeling the switch. When someone else is fronting, I am aware of it. I know what's going on. I can recall what was said and done 90% of the time. This is how I know that I have multiple identities and know their names and their personalities. Not from other people saying, hey, you kind of switched there. This is something that I became aware of on my own. I'm not comfortable with coming out to all of YouTube and opening up my entire system and all their information with their names, identities, likes, dislikes, personalities to strangers who could use it to ridicule or antagonize myself and my system. That information specifically for close friends and family. Will my stance change? It might in the future. For now, if someone else fronts while recording, it will be made aware by text on the screen that says someone else is fronting. Please be aware that I have only been aware of this for the last 4 months. I'm not comfortable enough yet to just put it all out there. From A to Z, my past, where they all come from, what they all like and dislike, what they're all made up from. I'm not comfortable enough to do that. Maybe later on, I might be, but right now, I have to keep a majority of it private for myself and for my identities. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them, but please be respectful if I say I don't want to answer that right now. All this being said, if an identity is out and wants to record, they will probably record something that is unrelated, to which it will then be rewatched by myself when I'm back to being the one that is out, in order to make sure it is all appropriate and that everyone in the system feels comfortable with it before it gets posted. So this is not something where you're going to randomly see a video of me doing cartwheels, wearing random revealing clothing, and be like, hee hee ha ha, that was just my other identity. That's not at all how this is for me. Other systems perceive stuff differently. Other systems act differently. Other systems are different. Just because this is my experience and my system does not mean this is what it's like for everyone else. Everyone else has different levels and different experiences when it comes to their DID. Other people may switch and be completely unaware of it and completely dissociate entirely and not remember any of it and have to communicate through sticky notes. That's not how my system is, but I believe that is how their system is. With this, I've also been disassociating myself. I will be laying on the ground, and all of a sudden, I will focus on a point with the inability to move or stop myself. I will be thinking, and the other identities will be thinking so hard, come on, just move. It's not that hard. Get up. And I'm unable to. It typically lasts for about 5 to 7 minutes. At one time, it was 15 minutes. It's not fun. This isn't a cutesy little thing I'm doing. This is something that I have. And I'm learning to work with it, to accept it overall, and know that this is here and part of me for a reason. So yeah, I hope you all understand. If you want to stop watching, that's all right. I won't be upset. If you wish to keep watching, I thank you. Nothing content-wise is changing. It's still going to be Let's Play videos. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story will still be posted. This doesn't change anything for the channel. I felt I had to make this video so people are aware that if there is a sudden change or shift, there is a reason why. Thank you all for watching. My name is Chronically Blue. I hope you all continue to enjoy. And goodbye, my sleep bears.